I came across and I thought of sharing with all of you. Let's see how many myths you have already mentioned. This is the game which we have done. The first myth: the organization or the manager should take care of my work-life balance. The company should take care of work-life balance. How many of you think this? अमित और वर्तिका को जाने के लिए बोल दो क्या? It is there. Can you see all around the talk about work-life balance? Yes. What is happening? Vartika? You're on mute, I suppose. Is Vartika audible to everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah, she is. I think I have to join you in 1 minute time. Okay, I'll just join back.
No. There's no further discussions on it. It's just no.
Okay. I'm feeling like, the teacher has gone outside and children are playing inside. That's how it is happening. Okay. So most of the time, many people are thinking that our organization should take care of work-life balance. And organizations are also struggling that we want to have Friday, dressing should be different, 5 days working, we should have work-life balance. Do you think it's a myth or a fact? Is it possible organization can give us work-life balance, first of all?
I mean, I don't know if they can really contribute to our life part of the work-life balance, but definitely there can be more responsible allocation of duties and stuff. And I'm not speaking for my organization, I'm speaking for organizations generally. If work is allocated in a responsible manner, I mean, that can be a facilitator.
That is quite possible. Okay. Absolutely. There is a possibility to do that. Having said that, if we go back to our maybe management education somewhere and see the definition of organizations and all, we are it is fundamentally wrong to expect organization to help us in work-life balance. Because if you look at each and every organization except NGOs and all these, those who don't want to have a profit-making organizations and all, they are fundamentally existing to make profits, getting things done from others, and do maximum utilization of minimum resources. Getting my point or not? Right? So it's like, the thing which is giving us illness, we are going to them and saying, give me medicine. Is it possible? I'm just saying, there are a lot of thoughts which will be there, right? And which is fundamentally very difficult. And if you see, there is so much talk going around, only around work-life balance, what companies can do. And whereas companies are struggling to have, business continuity, struggling to have saving the jobs of people, and if we want to save the jobs of people in this world, then we need to have profitability, and if you want to have profitability, we need to have people working. So this can be myth. Another myth, who can complete this? Only fill in the blanks need work-life balance. What will be the word? Humans, amazing. Okay, anything else? Anyone would like to contribute? Is there any myth? Niharika says we need it. Great. Yes? Rakshita? Okay.
Only employees need work-life balance.
Only employees need work-life balance. I'm so glad, you have not said those typical words, and must compliment your open-mindedness that only women need work-life balance. Whenever we talk about work-life balance, what comes to mind? That maybe only women need. But if you look at it, each and every one of us needs work-life balance, isn't it? Even children need work-life balance. Students going to school needs work-life balance. Men needs work-life balance. Yes or no? Let me know. You can raise your hands if you agree, you don't agree, whatever. I can get to know, isn't it? So it's very important that everyone, yes. However, certain societal norms are there, and women need to maybe work more on work-life balance. Having said that, we cannot deny, what is it that you do? You sit at home. You have to just go to office. But it is not like that. Each one of us needs a work-life balance, right? Another last myth. Let's have a look at it. One can lead a perfect balanced life. Is it possible? Do you have a role model in work-life balance? Do you have anyone who's like, oh my God, what perfectly life he or she leads, and I want to be like that person? Do you have any? Yes?
But there are people who work from whom I may be like working inspiration, but I do not know about the personal life, so I'm not sure if I can take 100% inspiration, but 50%.
Absolutely, Saurabh. You said it. That, yeah, absolutely. He has so many people to work for him. That is also there, isn't it? That is one, you can say, reward of being an entrepreneur. For taking a risk, that is what the reward which you get, right? So, we need to think about it. Is there anyone who can have work-life balance? And if you think that someone is having it, I think we need to go and talk to that person. And the person will say, hey, it's nothing like that, okay? It looks, but having that balance is not possible. You know, sometimes we feel it is like a wave in the ocean. Every wave is different, isn't it? Like, for example, every day is different. And what we do, sometimes we plan so much, every day we feel the day should go in that planned way, but every day is different. Every day demands something else, and we get into maybe trap in our own plan. Does that happen with you? Like, for example, you plan, you have a routine, and then you're saying, oh my God, aaj walk nahi hui. Oh my God, I wanted to do it this at 4 o'clock, but this did not happen. Who made that schedule? And who is getting that guilt? Does that happen with you? Let me know. Yeah, Niharika, thank you so much for that. Right? Can we be a little flexible in that? Can we be a little flexible in that?
I believe we can, but with consistency, we have to practice consistency. If we have got something in our head like I want to work or I want to eat healthy, so we have to create that in our minds. Like, we have to do that.
You know, Niharika,
It will not come with everyday planned schedule, but it could come in a slow process, and it could work out if we do that in consistency.
you said it right. How many of you can do a handstand in one day? Is it possible?
Yes.
What is it that is required to balance that? As Niharika said, practice and consistency. And I have still one more question for all of you, that even though after practicing and consistency, if you learn to balance that or learn to do handstand, how long you can stay like that? How long? Am I making sense? Am I making sense? See, I've kept it very simple, that I'm going to keep it pure, I'm going to keep it real, and I will try to keep it entertaining. That is what you all follow, right? So that is what I will be keep doing that today's session. Yeah? Are you with me till here? Everything is going fine? Let me know. Perfect? Great. So, very important, these are the 3 myths we all need to overcome. That there is no something like perfect balanced life. There is only one day comes and you manage that day very well. That's all. And then you say, oh, I had a good day. Isn't it? Now, is there anyone who knows this Pareto principle? Anyone? Have you heard about this principle? No. Okay. Have you heard about 80-20 rule? Anyone 80-20 rule? No? Excellent. So chalo. There is something new we are going to see today. Okay?
I know it is.
Oh great. What is that? What is that? Let me know.
So I think the 80-20 rule can apply to any area, anything, like any work stream. For example, like in the context where I have learned is that in any organization, like there are mostly 50% of the people or 50% of the workforce who do
Mm-hmm.
like most of the work, like run the business, and 80% are like support that thing.
Mm-hmm.
And similarly, I think it can be applied in many other places. 20, that's what I can recall.
Absolutely. You are on right track. Let's give everyone what is this principle is all about. Okay? The principle says 80-20 rule. Just have a look at it. 80% of your sales comes from 20% of your clients. And if that is so, on what will you focus on? Is it 80 or 20%? Just have a look at the another statement. 80% of your profits comes from 20% of your products and services. 80% of decisions in meeting are made in 20% of the time. Fixing the top 20% of the most reported bugs also eliminates 80% of related errors and crashes. You wear 20% of your clothes 80% of the time and so on. So that is what we are talking about the 80-20 rule. It is also said 20% of the employees 20% of employees do, 80% of employees work. 20% of people will hold 80% of the wealth. Okay? I will suggest you, if you can, do some research on this technique and it will change. I got one video to share with you. Have a look at it and then